Everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready?
From Ben State, I was like, I don't know, like Ben, thought he was working on it.
He's not here.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, I was gonna say, I told everyone not to come. I don't know why you're
I
here.
thought he was still working on permits.
I now call to order the Planning Commission meeting for January 16th, 2025. Ms. Parker, do we have a quorum?
Yes, sir, Mr. Patuck, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah?
Cool. Where is it? Lord, thank you so much for today. Thank you for this people. Thank you for this county. Please help us to make decisions with wisdom and thinking of others for the better of this county and the citizens. Amen.
Amen. Okay, has everybody had an opportunity to read the minutes from the December 19th, 24 meeting? And are there any comments or is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll second.
Roll call, please. Ms. Parker?
Yes, sir, Mr. Kimmerly.
Aye.
Ms. Kowalski.
Aye.
Mr. Patuck.
Aye.
Mr. Cosby.
Aye.
Mr. McLaughlin.
Aye.
Thank you.
I will now open for citizen comment period. If you wish to discuss any items not on tonight's agenda, please come forward and state your name and address. You will have 3 minutes to speak. Seeing no one, we'll close the citizen comment period. Ms. Parker?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Our next item is Planning Commission action item, SOE 2024-2, application by Trek Properties LLC, seeking an exception to Article 6 minor subdivision to create an additional access road onto River Road West on tax map number 4242020. The property is zoned residential general R3 and agricultural limited A2. The comprehensive plan designates this area as single-family residential, and staff is recommending deferral of this application to the February 20th Planning Commission meeting, and this request to defer will require a motion and a vote.
I move that the commission defer consideration of SOE 2024-00002 to the February 20, 2025 meeting.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. McLaughlin.
Aye.
Mr. Cosby.
Aye.
Mr. Patuck.
Aye.
Ms. Kowalski.
Aye.
Mr. Kimmerly.
Aye.
The motion to defer passes on a 5-0 vote. SOE 2024-2 is deferred to February 20th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting.
Ms. Parker, are there any requests to defer?
Yes, sir, Mr. Patuck, there are 2 requests. District 3, CU 2024-24, application by Strickland MFG LLC, requesting to amend conditional use permit CUP KCUP 2021-10 to amend the conceptual plan to show an additional building on 4.03 acres at 1090 Merchants Lane on tax map number 455010. The property is owned industrial limited M1 with proffered conditions. The CUP is required by County Zoning Ordinance Section 15262. The comprehensive plan designates this area as industrial. Staff is also recommending deferral of this public hearing application to the February 20th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting, and this request to defer requires a motion and a vote.
I move that the commission defer consideration of conditional use permit CU 2024-00024 to the February 20th, 2025 meeting.
I'll second.
Mr. Kimmerly?
Aye.
Ms. Kowalski?
Aye.
Mr. Patuck?
Aye.
Mr. Cosby?
Aye.
Mr. McLaughlin?
Aye.
The motion motion to defer passes on a 5-0 vote. CU 2024-24 is deferred to the February 20th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting. Districts 4 and 5, CU 2024-22, application by Columbia Gas Transmission LLC, requesting to amend conditional use permit CUPKCU 1989-14B to add a new office building on 29.6 acres at 1436 Hermitage Road on tax map number 5810-240. The property is owned agricultural limited A2. The CUP is required by County Zoning Ordinance Section 15112. The comprehensive plan designates this area as rural enhancement area. Staff recommends deferral of this public hearing application to the February 20th, 2025 meeting. This request to defer will require a motion and a vote.
I move that the commission defer consideration of conditional use permit CU 2024-00024 to February 20th, 2025 meeting.
Second.
I think you said 2024.
I'm sorry.
00024.
Correct. I read the wrong one. I read Strickland.
Okay,
So let me change that, please.
yes.
I move that the commission defer consideration of CU 2024-00022 to the February 20 meeting, 25-20 meeting.
I second that.
Okay. Mr. McLaughlin?
Aye.
Mr. Cosby?
Aye.
Mr. Patak?
Aye.
Ms. Kowalski?
Aye.
Mr. Kimmerly?
Aye.
The motion to defer passes on a 5-0 vote. CU 2024-22 is deferred to the February 20th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting. We have no old business, but we do have 2 items of other business. Our first item of other business is our director update provided by Ms. Sherry.
Thank you, Ms. Parker. Members of the commission, as she said, I'm Jamie Sherry, Director of Community Development. For my update tonight, I'm going to let you know which cases will be before the Board of Supervisors, the Planning Commission next month, as well as any community meetings that will be coming up in the next month or so. The January 7th, 2025 Board of Supervisors meeting was rescheduled to the 21st of this month because of the weather. There will be 3 public hearings. The first one is a countywide industrial sign ordinance amendment. This is to amend sign ordinance as it relates to industrial parks. There's also an application in District 2 by Dennis Holmes. This is a request from a rezoning from A1 agricultural general to agricultural general with proffers to ask for a waiver for turn lane and road standards. And lastly, in District 1, Lester and Kimberly Robbins will be requesting a conditional use permit for an accessory family housing unit detached. And then for next month, the 20th of February, before the Planning Commission, we will have Strickland Manufacturing will be coming to request a conditional use permit amendment of the conceptual plan to add 1 building. In Districts 4 and 5, Columbia Gas will be coming to request an amendment of their conceptual plan to add an office building. And in District 2, Trek Properties will be requesting a subdivision ordinance exception. This will be to add an additional access drive. There will be a public hearing for Markel Eagle, which is a rezoning on Rockville Road this is in District 4. And lastly, in District 5, Mr. Hoffa will be here to request a rezoning on Patterson Avenue to rezone to RO, which is residential office for an office. We are anticipating that we will be having a meeting scheduled approximately sometime in mid-March for the Planning Commission. This will be a work session that will be followed by a regular meeting. This will be an opportunity for you to, the work session will be an opportunity for you to discuss the capital improvement plan. And then after the work session, you would then have an opportunity to vote to submit this to the Board of Supervisors as part of the budget adoption. The date and time will be probably decided in the next week or so when we will advertise that, so this would be open to the public. We do have 2 community meetings that I want to make you aware of. Our Parks and Recreation Department is in the process. They're kicking off next week the beginning of a process for updating the master plan for recreation and parks. There will be a community meeting on the 22nd. That will be for anyone who's interested in attending. This will be at 6 p.m. and will be at the Goochland Sports Complex. And there will also be a community meeting for Markel Eagle. This is for a their application on Rockville Road to rezone for a residential subdivision, and this will be on the 28th of this month at 6 p.m., and the location will be Chinese Baptist Church, which is located on Broad Street Road. And that concludes my director's report.
Parks and Rec meeting was on the 23rd?
There is 2 meetings. The meeting on the 23rd is for the Planning Commission. There is a special meeting that they're.
That's 2:30 p.m. right now?
That's correct, but the one I'm referencing is open to the community.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I apologize. You said the one for us is at 2:30?
I believe so, yeah.
I think you did send that to me.
Yeah, so each of you should have that meeting invite for that, and if you don't, just let me know, and I'll resend it
Yep,
for you.
did. Or at least I got it.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And our second item of other business is the establishment of the nominating committee. The nominating committee is a 2-person committee which will nominate the chair and the vice chair for the April meeting, where the chair and the vice chair will officially be elected. And Mr. Patek,
Excuse me, go ahead.
are there any volunteers for the nominating committee?
I'll volunteer for one slot.
I'll volunteer.
Thank you. We have
If there is no other business, this meeting is adjourned.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you.